667. 667, ladies and gentlemen. Kingdom 667's 3 days later. We're just skipping 3 days right away. Okay. Let's discuss whether or not you'll join. Come over here for a sec, you two. She's after you, Kyoukai. But why? Aren't you part of the same family? If this is true, we won't let her have her way. But how? We can't easily capture her. She's as strong as Kyoukai. If we fail and any more people die, the unit will never recover. Stay away from her. This is a family problem. I'll handle it somehow. We are your family too. I love, you know damn well I love that. We're your family too. I can't just turn a blind eye if you're in danger. Thanks. But I have to do this alone. Kyoukai. This is something only a member of the tribe would understand. I'm the only one who can save Rei. Save? Please, Shin. Leave Rei to me. Well, with determined eyes like those, who could refuse? Who could possibly refuse? Fine. I'll leave it all to you, Kyoukai. And she keeps meditating. Huh? You couldn't catch anything. This was your job today, Kai. What about our dinner, Kaney? Well, there is nothing to catch. But didn't I see you lazing around all day? Kai, again. Ouch! Shiki, I'll get you for this. Don't bully Shiki, Kaney. Shut up. What? Don't fight. Fine. I will catch something. Kai, start a fire. Okay. You already went yesterday, Shone. We'll go. A big frog is good, right? I'll take a rabbit. Kaney. Rabbit. Okay. Kaney. After struggling to teach Rei the mist technique, I want you to help. Sure. Call Rei over. Actually, Rei hates to be taught by anyone other than myself and the old lady. So teach me, and then I'll teach Rei. Well, I don't mind. Thanks. Kaney. Shiki's having a hard time with the windflower technique. Can you help? Then call Shiki over. Nah. Shiki taught me the mist technique, so I want to teach her this time. Come on, just secretly teach me windflower, will you? Gosh, you're all a pain, huh? Okay, fine, I'll do it. We'll be in your care. Bow harder. Ah! Yawn. And I'm just going at it. Shiki. Rei. And so, 3 days later. Shin is restless. Kyukai's obviously not gonna die. Oh, obviously, right? Right. I can say that. Obviously, right? So, let's see how this all pans out. Alright, flip. Damn! It's the night of the third day. I can't sleep at all. You think anyone can? Get over it. Get ready to attack Kyourei. It's a 1 in a million chance, but if the commander loses, will. More importantly, where will she come from? Her goal's Kyoukai-san. The moment she gets close to her, just right there. Oh, I can see that. I can clearly see the panel right there. Oh no, Commander Kyoukai isn't here. How did she manage to sneak away? What? The captain's not here either. What? Where the hell? She's here. I love how Shin just sits back. You know what this reminds me of? This kind of reminds you of. Okay, I'm gonna bring up a different manga that's near and dear to my heart. One Piece. Shanks. I know it's a filler. It's sort of a filler. It's a filler in the anime, but it was supposed to be originally in the manga. Okay, spoiler. Skip about like 20 seconds if you care about a filler episode in One Piece, right? A sort of filler episode in One Piece. It's a very early on in the story, so it's not much of a spoiler. If you've seen even 100 episodes, even 50 episodes, you know what I'm talking about. Unless you've skipped the filler. But like very early on in like Loketown. When you have Usopp versus Daddy the Father, stupid name honestly, but when you have that battle going on, that sniping battle going on, and you see the flashback to Shanks, to Shanks' crew member Yasop, Usopp's father, versus Daddy, and like he says a line to Shanks that I was very much liked, which was because they're having their one-on-one like gun duel, right? Whoever can like shoot each other. And because he wins, he's the victor and whatnot. But then he turns around to Shanks and he's like, "Thank you, Captain, for allowing me to do this one-on-one duel, this one-on-one battle, this where I could have died. Thank you for trusting me to do that fight, because that was something that was a fight important to me, and while of course you'd much rather, obviously this wasn't said here, but while of course the person would much rather step in themselves and handle it themselves, they didn't, because it wasn't their fight to fight. And as a leader, sometimes you gotta know when it's not your fight to fight and when it's your time to sit back and watch. Very similar to, again, another One Piece episode 24 in the One Piece anime, very early on, again, and skipping over 10 seconds or so, Zara versus Mihawk. You know, Luffy, as much as he wants to step in, you know, he really is like, I need to step in, but like it's not my fight. This is his battle, and I'm just gonna sit back until the battle is over. When the battle was over, well, spoiler. Anyway, this is what this reminds me of. Shin just sitting back and be like, yeah, this isn't my fight. As much as I would love to fight here, as much as I would try and save Kyoukai, this isn't my fight. She may not be in her best shape, but this is simply not my fight. Move back a little then. 10. What? Only 2 spectators. Tap. The rest will find us soon enough. Let's settle this before then, Ray. Oh. So you're ready to die then, Kyoukai? Ray. How did Shiki die in the ritual? Kyoukai? What face did Riki have? Not Riki. Riki! It's the hit-upon! What face did Shiki have when she died? Ray. Think back to that moment. The dead don't speak. Kyoukai! Ah, Kyoukai. Okay, Kyoukai dodges. I think it's a clean dodge. The Rock is... Dwayne Johnson now. The Rock. Cut in two. The Rock in the face is just a pure face. It's a face of menace. Hey man, it's a face of menace. Keep slashing. It seems like Kyoukai is dodging everything. Kyoukai, don't panic, 10. She still hasn't drawn her sword, huh? You little... What are you? Hit him with that. That's straight. Well, no, I'm not twisting my arm because that would be a heartbreak shot, but more so just a pure pow. No sword, just pow. Counter. Hajime Ippo would be proud. Ippo Takamura would be proud. 1 punch. She punched her without even using a sword. I knew it. If Kyoukai gets serious, she can overwhelm her. That's wrong. Rei is volatile. She's not serious yet either. Huh. How nice. You made a full recovery, I see. Yeah. For a little while, I can get serious. I'll come fight you in the abyss. We both know. Ton. Good. Let's settle this with the ultimate technique, spirit dance. I agree, Rei. They're fighting over there. Let's go. Better as spectators. I don't want any of you to interfere. Not because I want to see the fight, but because it is not your fight to fight. Yeah. Chapter 668. Let's move on. Betrayal. Oh no. Oh no, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that chapter title. Betrayal. Me no like it. 15th anniversary Ooh. Straight away we start with Ton. Both of them. Just fully focused and the dance goes. Look, they should pretty much be equal, but in normal circumstances, but because obviously Kyoukai has gone through so much, Kyoukai should be the far stronger one. But then again, because her being limited due to everything that's happened, it should be an even fight, which means it should be a great fight. Just them dancing. Oh, Kyoukai gets thrown to the ground. The sword comes. Kyoukai dodges. Oh, Kyoukai with the slash. Rei blocks. It's quite difficult actually sometimes to tell who is who because they're both wearing the same garb, and usually you can only tell like by the face or the hair. But like that's difficult to tell in like these high action shots where the hair is flying everywhere and you can't see the face so much. Rei's about to go for Kyoukai. Kyoukai just like blocks it, I think, from above. But she was just, it's strong, isn't it? The mist technique. Shiki was better at... Shiki was better at it than me. So if I was Shiki, you'd be dead by now. Yet Shiki's dead, and you are free and still breathing. The dead do not speak, and yet you speak constantly about the dead. The hypocrisy, which shows you your true colours. You do care. You did care. You still care. It's true. Shiki was a genius, but this isn't the full extent of my power. If you really wish to defeat me, you'll have to sink to a much darker place. Your power? Screw you! You didn't even go through the ritual. Kyoukai? Huh? You're saying Rei may have killed Shiki? Yeah. So then Rei is in darkness, but can you really save her then? I'm not sure. But what I am sure of is that the key to saving Rei lies with Shiki. Yeah? With Shiki? Going at it more. I had to take a Hakuho deeper than that time. We previously translated this as White Phoenix, but it's the name of Rei's sword, so we decided to use the Romanized version. Okay, fair enough. Hakuho. Definitely not as cool as White Phoenix versus Ryokuisu. I don't know what Ryokuisu stands for. Ryo, obviously dragon. Kuisu, I'm not sure. But it just sounds much cooler than a Hakuko. I'm sorry, alright? I'm sorry. And they're going. Well, no, that's a flashback to the ritual. Damn you! Kyo tribe! Ton! Rei's movement! Yo. Kyoukai? All these people in the ritual being decapitated. Honestly, it's such a brutal ritual. Clang! Ryokusui, it was awful. Chaos everywhere. Keini, it was truly a frenzy. Yeah, that's what a situation like that. That time, my priestess dance was stronger than ever. I cut down everyone around me one by one. And Shiki, could she go that deep? Shiki, that deep? Of course she could. She was a genius, stronger than me. Did she let herself get killed? Because Rei keeps saying Shiki was stronger. She was smart and kind. The one to win the ritual should have been her. Should have been. Everyone else was not watching. Then why did she die? Because she betrayed me. What do you mean, Clang? Did the two of you have an agreement to go against the ritual? No. Do you all... Okay, I see. The opposite. So the deal was we're gonna go all out during the ritual, but then she betrayed her because, she didn't. And that's how she perished. We decided we wouldn't be weak like you and Shone. We fought in the ritual fair and square. You can't form alliances in the ritual, not even with your own tribe. So we began to distance ourselves. That's all we could do, yeah. I really faced the ritual seriously. I stayed away from her like she said. Even when the old lady said to begin, Rei, enough of the sister crap. We're enemies now. I don't want to die. I will do anything to live on. In the ritual, I will send your head flying without hesitation. I'll be the one to survive those eyes. She never looked at me like that. I was such a fool. I realized that the ritual was finally starting for real. So what happened? The fighting began. It was pure death and insanity. Everyone standing there was evenly matched in strength. But one person stood out. I felt it before we started. Shiki. She was clearly a cut above the rest. And so I fought, desperately to stay alive. There wasn't a single small fry. Everyone there was strong. I ran out of breath time and time again. But I never interrupted my dance. My lungs tore and I spat blood. My bones broke, but I still pressed on. It wasn't just me. They all pushed themselves and died doing it. I don't know how much I fought. I didn't know if my head had been taken or if I was still even breathing. At some point, I realized everything around me was still. Huh? Did I win? Back. My scabbard was gone. I noticed when I felt her back against my back. There was still one person left. Shiki was standing there, all ragged and worn out, just like me. That's when I tried saying something. But Shiki didn't give me the time to think. I felt an intense bloodlust behind me. I was slower. My heavy thrust against a quick slash. Freeze. So what? Man, look, that's not just a fucked up moment, but that's a fantastic panel. You can see the shock in the eyes, and it's not just the bloodshot that we've seen constantly so far, but just the shock in the eyes, like I should have died there. That's a great panel, but that's real fucked up, right? Rituals like these have always fucked people over. In every show that I've seen that has a ritual like that, Naruto, Zabuza, that fucks people up. It fucks people up for life. They could, like the Shio tribe could literally have the strongest army, right? If they didn't kill each other. They're like, best way to put it, they could have the strongest army if they weren't out there to kill each other. Alright? Like, if they just were like, okay, you know what? No. All of you who are talented, you're staying. You're allowed to stay. The rest, your heads will roll or something like that. I don't know. They could literally be like the strongest force in the whole entire show. But nope. Nope. Chapter 669, Shiki. I want a puppy. Huh? Not to eat, of course. To raise. They're so small and cute. Haha, is that a fact? I don't laugh, Shiki. Haha. Then, what would you do if you could leave? Me? Yeah, so a cat, right? Come on, tell me, Shiki. I want... Huh? Shiki? Why? And you can see, like, the previous, like, death stare that Shiki had returned to, like, a soft glance. What? Why? Split. Shiki. That will fuck up anyone. That will fuck up anyone mentally. Ray. Shiki betrayed me. We both promised to give the ritual our all, but she stopped her sword. And I, the one who should have lost, killed her and survived. The feelings in my hand as I pierced her guts. The expression she had in her final moments. That anguish. Cough. Seeing that was enough of an offering to transform me. Truly bloodshot now. At that moment, Shiki's death was the catalyst that transformed me into the real Shiyu. Every single one of you lives in a reality different from mine. Kyoukai, you talk about comrades and friends? Bunch of fools. I'm the god of darkness who spreads death, Shiyu. Everyone else is merely the catalyst to push me deeper into the darkness. He's lost it. He's gone. He gone. Well, actually, she gone. All of you, I'll send you to Shiki. Stop, Ray. You are wrong. You just see a Dragon Ball Z, like, a splash page with Ray and Kyoukai just like, stop. What? Kyoukai-san! And just how am I wrong, Kyoukai? There's nothing there, Ray. There is no path further into the darkness. The former Shiyu, Yurin, made the same mistake, and all she got for her trouble was suffering. It destroyed her. There is no path deeper into the darkness. Come back, Ray. The only path to true strength is the one out of the darkness. That's most likely the Shiyu's true. Don't make me laugh, Kaney. Jip. Even if you're right, can you even make me come back? I won't bring you back. The one who will bring you back is Shiki. That's... Recall Shiki's final moments. If Shiki coughed out blood and died like you said, there won't be a way back for you. However, I'm sure she didn't. She must have had like a final word or something. I'm sure Shiki told you. What are you saying, Kane? Shiki didn't say a thing. She died in agony when I stabbed her through the chest. I'm sorry, Ray. The one who wasn't ready was me. I knew I could never hurt you, Ray. That's why. I'm so sorry. But I'm happy you survived. Maybe I'm just selfish, but Ray, outside for my sake too. Live as strongly as you can. Nah, you ain't getting me. Kingdom, you ain't getting me, alright? Not today. Not today. Not today, but that's a crushing. That's a crushing panel. That's a panel. That's just crushing. And Ray realizes that. I love you so much, Ray. Drops the sword. Starts crying. Shiki. Ray, Kaney, I didn't say anything to Shiki. Why didn't I? Why didn't I say anything, even though I had to say something? I love you too, Shiki. Cruel ritual. Honestly, really cruel ritual. Someone like Kyoukai, yeah, I'm happy to see the hug right there. I'm living the best I can and keep living to the fullest, Ray. Come on. What would you do if you could leave him? I would. Nope. Ha. That's not fair. She can tell me. Oh, I see. You want a dog too, aren't you? Nah. Happiness for you. Ah. It's a mess. It's a mess, alright? This ritual, this whole ritual situation is just... It has fucked over so many people. I'm glad Ray got to, like, express her emotions. Let it out. Let it all out. Let it all out. Da-da-da. Chapter 670. Fatal mistake. Oh, no. I'm sorry. I mean, they all heard and saw what you just said. I'm apologizing to each and every person. I'm sorry. This guy's taking a leak. He's like... I'm sorry. It's fine. No one died anyway, so... Okay, sorry. Shit is like... I won't be so lenient next time you break the rules. I won't be so lenient next time. You break the rules in my unit and you're gone. Got it? First and foremost, you'll need to listen to your superiors. Yes. You're not the only one who's gone through a tough loss, which is why we need to rely on each other. From now on, we're comrades. Yes, sir. Then why is the chapter called Fatal Mistake? Oh no, this seems good. This seems happy. Valuable asset. Foot. Step. Kyoukai, I'm coming in. Well, my bad. It's not a big deal, right, Kenny? Well, not really. No. What are you two doing? You see, I'm reconnecting her severed chi vessels. She should be back to normal after about 5 sessions. Oh, okay, that's possible. Well, okay, cool. But even when she recovers, I don't think she should push herself. Using a forbidden technique takes a toll. So, why are you here? Why am I here? The forbidden technique, Kyoukai. We need to talk. I can't focus. Back then, when you saved me from the brink of death, you reduced your lifespan, right? That's right. That's right. Why would you do such a stupid thing to go as far as offering up your lifespan? Why? Well, it's because she likes you, you dense fool. I mean, shoot. Ray has been there for like 5 seconds. For like 5 seconds, it's already reduced it all. These guys are making fatal mistakes. That's all I'm gonna say. You're wrong. Huh? I am. No, you're not wrong. Go on. See? Good for you, Captain. Kaney is very pretty. To think she risked her life for a meathead like you. An opportunity like this won't come twice, Kiki. What about getting married right here in Ray? That's enough out of you. Yes, ma'am. Shin. When I used the forbidden technique to revive you, I spoke to Shone. Huh? At the time, Shone warned me that I would shorten my lifespan. But after she told me two good things, huh? Good things? I forgot one of them. You forgot? I remember the other clearly though. What was that? Because of our breathing techniques, we Shiu have long lifespans to begin with. Mine is especially long among them. It was drastically shortened by the forbidden technique, but I basically have the lifespan of a regular person. Apparently, how that makes sense. Do people that live in like higher altitudes have longer lives because the air is so thin? I don't know, right? Somebody could probably tell me, but like I thought the country with the longest average lifespan is actually Japan. And people have always theorized that it's because they're so what's the word I'm looking for? They're so they like fish so much. The diet basically consists of a lot of fish. So people have thought maybe like fish itself is the reason why people in Japan tend to live longest. The longest I think on average is like 85 years in Japan on average. Those numbers could have been years ago, so I don't know whether they're still true or not. But I thought that was the case. But I don't know. They're not really high altitude, wise. So I don't know. That's why you shouldn't be too concerned about it being cut short. Yeah, but it just happened to work out that way. However, I would have given my life in exchange for yours, even if that weren't the case. I'm still not sure what it means to like you. Back then, I thought I liked you as a comrade in arms, but Shone told me otherwise. Even so, I still don't quite get it. However, what I do know right now is I don't wish for anything more than we already have. Fair enough. Why? Shin and I are constantly meeting face to face with death. The only reason we've survived until now is that we both focus solely on the battlefield ahead. If we were to pay attention to anything else, we would have openings to be exploited. That's an interesting way to look at it. So basically, once we were tired. Basically, it's the Oki factor. On the battlefield, that would be a fatal mistake. That is undeniable, which is why I want you to forget what I said about my... Just forget about it. I don't think... Kyoukai, it's fine, huh? Even though I don't know myself that well, I know you pretty well, so it's fine. Oh, look at them. You're not that well at shipping them. You're not that well at it. If you're not shipping them, then something is wrong with you. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not a shipper, ever. But if you're not shipping them, there's something wrong with you. Are you there, Captain? It seems the enemies have begun to move Hori to headquarters. Go on, Shin. I'll be there soon. Right. Where from? The Konju River and Commander Kyoukai. She'll come soon. Kenny? Finally, I got it off my chest. Big relief. Big sigh of relief, eh? What you just said, it seemed pretty half-assed. It's fine. I finally got it out thanks to you, Ray. Then, while we're at it, I'll say this. Thanks for saving me. Thanks to you, I was able to come back. If I had continued like that, I would have disappointed Shiki. And I even wanted to kill you. You didn't. You came here wanting to be saved. I knew right away. Yeah, that could be it. Well, I'm off to the council. Okay. So maybe the fatal mistake had nothing to do with her. Okay, that's neato completo. That's neato completo. At the end of the 12th year of Eisei's reign, Kyourei joined the Hishin unit, allowing it to recover and join the front. We lost a powerful ally. We just gained one right now. The newly joined Kyourei would come to save the unit from many a crisis. Meanwhile, in the royal capital of Shin, Kanju, the War Council was about to pass a decision that would affect the entire army. My lord, right, step. And so, at the start of the new year, the 6 heavenly generals will be revived. Yes, sir. He's grown. He looks old. Like, how much time has passed? Feels like since the last time we saw him, it's been like 2 years. Could be. Okay, the 6 great generals. Well, Shin won't make the cut, unfortunately. We all know that's going to be the case, because if Shin made the cut, that will be pretty much the end of his journey. Although I do know that the journey is now kind of like evolved to Eisei's journey. But if Shin made the cut already to the 6 great generals, that the story would be over. So realistically, To, Osen, Kanki, Yotanwa, then gets tricky. Because I think Ohan, Moten, those would be the 6. But there are other people that have a very strong claim. But will they be given that? I do not see that being the case. So I can't say that. Chapter 671, Appointment Ceremony. With the new year, the 6 great generals will be revived, sire. Reviving the 6 greats is about to get messy. Why leave it at 6? Why not make it like 8? Yeah, just saying. Shomunkun, sire, step. Please look for an expert sculpture. I would like something made. Work for the arrival of the 6 great generals continued secretly until the grand announcement at the beginning of the year. Dong, 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 dong. 13 years into Asei's reign, 234 BCE. The start of another year of war. Its kingdom. There's going to be war all the time. Warring states. The Xinjiao front lines. What? The 6th grade generals are being revived? Foot. Whoa, Shin, are you okay? Yeah, suspiciously awkward. These two. Said everything should be the way it was. Man, I heard rumors about its arrival from Shin, but I guess it's for real, huh? And on such short notice too. Yeah, they'll be appointing them in a few days in Kanju. What? I'd better hurry to Kanju then. Someone bring me a horse. No, you idiot. The chosen generals have already returned to Kanju. Since we're still here, I doubt we'll be appointed. So that's interesting. No, Moten. I thought Moten would be a lock, honestly, considering how much he's been able to do. Okay. What? But of course, we only just became generals, so Ohon hasn't been called either. Yeah, we're all in the front lines. Okay. It's on us to hold the line while all the bigwigs are at Kanju. Well, then I can kind of assume who the 6 are going to be, if none of them have made it in. Kakaka, I guess it's fine then. If that guy went on and became a great general, I would have taught those government guys a lesson. Don't say that shit. What about this? What's all this about? Revival? Did someone use a forbidden technique to revive someone? Damn ass. You can't bring things back to life. You kind of were brought back to life, my friend. The 6th grade is a system. Who are you calling a dumbass? Dumbass? A system. What is it? The 6th grade generals is a special system. I just realized something. Moten, Ohon, Shin, Kyoukai, Kyourei. See where I'm going with this? Suddenly I realized something. The future 6th grade generals is there a possibility? I'm not sure. The 6th grade and maybe 10? Not really much of a general, but still. The 6th grade generals is a special system. It was created by the ruling emperor of 3 generations past, and it was discarded after he died. However, the current emperor is bringing it back. The 6 chosen are granted various special privileges, and the greatest of them is the right to freely wage war. Don't give it to Osen. That's all I'm going to say, because if you give it to Osen, it's going to be interesting. Don't give it to Kanki. Oh no. Oh, Kanki will start wars on a weekly basis. Like, the right to freely wage war. I'll wage war on all the countries. There you go. On all the states. If there are sudden developments on the battlefield, it allows generals to make snap decisions without needing approval from Kanju headquarters. But if that were allowed, it would be a double-edged sword. Headquarters is well aware of that. But they've deemed it necessary in order to conquer the 6 kingdoms. Shut up. None of that matters right now. What's more important is, who the hell did they choose? You're right, Kanju. I can tell your Tanma. Look, the obvious. It's quite obvious though, isn't it? Come on, man. We've seen so many generals. Gong, 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 step. The king. On this day, we come to a milestone in Shin's history. Today, we'll reinstate King Shou's unique system. Hakuki, Okutsu, Kosho, Shibasaku, Oki, Kyo. The 6th grade generals was created from these 6 heroes. Thanks to their efforts, the Shin Empire was able to expand significantly. And now as we undertake another expansion campaign, I believe such a system is once again necessary. Let's commence the appointment ceremony of the 6th grade generals. And so, 1st grade, Mobu, enter. The Mobu, the Mobu factor. Obvious. I mean, that one was a given, right? Next, 2nd grade, To, enter. Shakespeare, hello. Does thou enter? Yes, I do. I like it. The successor to Oki, essentially, yeah? Although you could say the successor is Osen, but the successor to Oki. To, enter. My lord. Next, 3rd grade, Osen. He's probably not happy that he's a 3rd grade, not the 1st grade, he's a 3rd grade. Ooh, he's probably not happy at all. 3rd grade, Osen doesn't say anything. Everyone else like, oh, thank you. 4th grade, Yo Tanma. Obvious as well. And the 5th grade, Kanki. Obvious as well. Everyone's sweating. That means the 6th one. And one more. And the last of the 6 grades is... They're not telling us. Okay. Interesting. So here's the 2 obvious ones for me, right? where Rokuomi, because, you know, such a big factor. And the second one, this one might surprise you, Heki-bro. You know why? Because whenever Shin has made it to a position, Heki-bro is one step ahead of him. And I don't know how he would have made it to that position, as like the 6th grade general. But I feel like he somehow, because of like the efforts, he somehow made it. He started from the bottom now here without like the skills that the other ones have. I don't know. Golden Wings, chapter 672. Golden Wings, okay. And thus, the last of the greats. The 6th grade will be left vacant. Okay. Those damn teasers. Oh, those damn teasers. Alright. Come on, man. You show me those two. I'm like, we'll be left vacant. Like, come on. That's a dick tease. They'll call it 6th grade generals. They call it the 5th grade generals until we have another one. You know, and then just expand. Like, we have, okay, 5th grade generals, 6th grade generals, 7th grade generals. Like, don't keep expanding it, right? But, like, come on, be left vacant. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. The Emperor's Declaration. I thought Rokuomi would make it for sure. I thought Heki-bro would make it for sure. The Emperor's Declaration. In fact, now you've motivated all the other generals. Now you've motivated all of them because they were like, oh man, I want to become a great general. Shin is like, oh man, I want to become a great general. Ohan is like, oh man, I want to become a great general. Mosen is like, oh man, I want to become a great general. Moki's like, I'm not even a general, but I want to become a great general. Everyone's like, oh man, I want to become a great general. Maybe Kyoukai, man, I want to become a great general. Like, who knows, alright? Who knows? I'm just hyped. I'm hyped. Rokuomi yawning. You tease. You damn scumbag. Rokuomi during training. Yawning during training. Yawn. Heki taking a pee break. Splash. Vacant? Are there no suitable candidates? There is one suitable candidate, but Shoei-kun has kind of like taken a different route, you know, so he's not really an outward general, but he's got the strength of a general, and he's obviously got the knowledge. He would be like the Riboku, basically, or also as the Riboku. Yeah, both are, basically, but yeah. There is an absolute requirement of the 6 greats' prowess on the battlefield. Unfortunately, I couldn't find any other on the same level as these 5. In that case, what's wrong with just keeping it at 5 generals? Kanki. No, we need all 6, just like during King Shou's reign. While the former 6 great generals fought their battles independently, they always knew the others had their backs. And that's why they were so powerful. When all 6 were together, Shin's power was overwhelming, allowing us to claim territory without pause. Why don't you make 7? Thank you. Asking the real question. Why don't you make it 7 or 8 greats while you're at it then? Alright, Osen? Kanki. Know your place here. No. Having too many greats would create unrest in the lower ranks, and then the edge we obtain by quick decision making would be lost. Okay. Coolio. The way China is now, 6 people is optimal. That's correct. Without doubt, the 6 great system is the 6 great system's greatest weapon is speed. A speed conquering. Okay. From this point on, if we further intensify our invasion, the enemy nations will act. They'll desperately try to seal the openings in their borders. Even if they lose territory, they have numbers. They'll just keep throwing more and more soldiers at us to stall. It's a contest between their recovery speed and our invasion speed. To ensure our victory, our generals can't be kept waiting for orders. They must make quick decisions on the actual battlefield as the war evolves. And that's the right to freely wage war. Right. We'll use speed and decisiveness to surpass our enemy's recovery power and pierce their hearts. With the 6 great generals in place, we will destroy the 6 kingdoms. It will also proclaim to the other countries that Shin has set their course for the unification of China. Let me see the statues. That idiot Shin was right. We're really going to wreck the other states. Cool. Things are getting interesting. However, I must tell you this. We've granted you the right to freely wage war, but that doesn't mean you can do just whatever you want. Massacring. That's very much directed towards you, Kanki. Massacring or committing any atrocities against civilians is absolutely forbidden. Why are you looking at me? Why do you think? Why are you looking at me, Prime Minister? And obviously, revolt is not allowed either. Oh, no, that's right. Directly at Olsen. Directly at Olsen. Understood. Come on, now. Like Kanki has that attitude. Also, you just see his face. Like, I mean, he usually has that same intense face, so you can't really tell what he's thinking. But yeah. Why not? If someone violates those rules, I will rally the generals and obliterate the offenders. But of course, you've got To, who's absolutely loyal, and you've got your Tanwa, who's absolutely loyal. I wonder whether Kanki would choose Osen's side, because he's like chaos. He just wants chaos, right? That's all he wants. I don't know. I wonder whether he would choose his side. I'm grateful for that statement, General To. I have heard the former 6 great generals had undying loyalty to their ruler, King Sho. I don't think the 5 of you hold the same loyalty to me. However, I believe you will all be formidable in battle as the 6 greats of past, and I also believe, before long, the 6 great will be born who will fight alongside you. Who will it be out of these 3? You all know my pick. It's Moten. It's not Shin, it's Moten. Because the thing that they always like to do is like, everyone else is like succeeding, and then they're like, oh, Shin is failing. You know, Shin, ooh, no, yeah, so great. No, but not as great as these 2. That's kind of what they like to do, but it would be nice if it was Shin. I would celebrate that. I would celebrate that a lot. Go. Shogun-kun, bring it in, sire. I thought it was a statue. In ancient times of legends, one of the 5 emperors, Sengoku, had a granddaughter. While she was weaving on a loom outside, a swallow flew near her and dropped an egg. She swallowed the egg, became pregnant, and gave birth to a boy named Taigo. Apparently, okay. Huh? Isn't that the forefather of Shin? What? The swallow was a divine messenger, and so the birth of Shin is divine. So the birth of Shin is divine will in nature. So, I had a statue of that divine swallow with 6 golden wings created. 6 golden wings? My goodness! For the 6 great generals, the protection of our ancestral spirits were channeled into these at the Kinnan Shrine in the former capital, Yo. I entrust the symbol of the 6 great generals to you. I'm not giving these to you. I'm entrusting you with them until your service comes to an end. Conquering the states is no simple feat. From this moment on, you 6 will probably face more pain and battle than anyone else. Even so, not one of you will falter. You will conquer the 6 kingdoms and return these golden wings to me. Yes. Man, that's got me shook. It's got me moving. It's got me hyped. That's what it has. It's got me hyped. It's got me hyped. Come on. Go away. There we go. Theme? No, there's no actual chapter title. Okay. No chapter title. Chapter 673. Look at that bird. That monstrous bird of China. Oh, the monstrous bird of China. Okay. Uncertain Air. Chapter 673. The other states were immediately notified of the arrival of the 6 great generals. Wait. Royal capital, there you go. King Kabin, Tactician Hari, Prime Minister Gekko. My, this couldn't have been worse, alright? Our alliance with Shin started. It will clash once again in 2.5 years. I wonder how it'll affect China. Right, Gohome, great general. Gohome. Until then, we must also expand our territory. I will head to Juko. Bring 30,000 men, Hari. Yes, good luck. Han, the royal capital in Shinten. The 6 greats are being revived. Those Shin bastards finally got the guts to conquer China. Calm down, it's only the system, not the people. Hakuki, I know some of the demons won't come back to life. No, Mobu and Osen might be even worse than some of the previous 6. With the right to wage war again, they'll leave devastation everywhere they go. What's the big deal? Even when Hakuki was alive, Han never wavered. What? We barely survived. Wei has allied with Shin, so we now only have Zhao to help us. General Rakua. Who are you? We should establish an alliance with Chu. Oh, Rakua-sama. General Rakua. Adjutant Yoko. Woo! He's huge, creepy. It seems like someone that Mobile will go up against. King Oan. We've no choice but to reinforce our armies however we can. Indeed. If Chu protects our rear adequately, Shin won't have an easy time attacking us. Chancellor Chu. But that Karen is deplorable. Should we rally? Should we really? Or rather, won't she kill anyone who pisses her off? It'll be fine. I'll send General Chowen. He was an acting general in the coalition army, and he sat right next to Karen. Oh, General Chowen. Whoa. Chowen, no. It's in good hands then, General Chowen. Right? She. The only allies that they, well, not the only ally, they've got two allies now. Royal capital, Rinshi. Oh, great king, the arrival of the six greats is weighing in on every citizen's mind, and the rumors are creating a real uproar. Wei has also made a move. Gourmet is returning to Juko. The Han Imperial Court is also deep in discussions. China is beginning to heat up, isn't it? King of Shin. Yan, royal capital, K. Fret not, it's not Hakuki and the rest. Also, there are just 5 of them, aren't there? That's why I worry. With or without the 6th, they were chosen as generals and powered the previous 6. Osen is as keen a strategist as Hakuki, and Moe is probably stronger than Okatsu in terms of raw strength. Don't panic. Shin is to the far west of us, and they will be fatigued conquering the rest of China. We'll fight them then with our fresh troops out. Summon Ordo from the north. He should have assimilated the barbarians into his ranks by now. Sir, current Yan King, Key. I have to say, that's a really dope throne room. Also, call Entan back here to K. Prince Tan? Tan spent time with Ace as a fellow Zhao hostage in his childhood. I'd like to hear a few things about Ace from him, sire. Chew. Got in. Royal capital A. Grope. Goddamn shit, how ignorant. Bringing back the 6 greats system isn't going to magically change the generals themselves or anything. Mobu's going to be ridiculously strong no matter what. Eek. The people aren't going to change, but the way they fight will. They'll be faster and more free. Karen-sama, a hand messenger by the name of Choin is here. Who? Have him wait, Mom. I see the advantage of the 6 greats. Placing such trust in the generals is a dangerous weakness. Yeah, the 6 greats is undoubtedly a double-edged sword. Freedom brings more strength, but if the reins aren't kept tight, it will all collapse from the inside. Could. Not saying that so surely. It could. Even so, they still want to do it. And that means they're finally committing to dominating everyone else. So the first country, after all, is it's Zhao. Of course it is. Of course it is. Those Shin dogs are serious. They're ready to go all out. From now on, it's kill or be killed. Zhao, the royal capital, Canton. News about the arrival of the 6 greats is causing a commotion among the citizens. The news should inspire them. Now is the time to take revenge for Kyourei, and more importantly, the army. They're sure to start an invasion with us. We shall reinforce our borders. Kakuke-sama, Chancellor Kakuke. Anyway, Bujo and Heijo. Zhao is just a mess. Like, it's always been a mess and it'll always remain being a mess. They've already been reinforced. Let's try and fix the front lines now. Chancellor Kakuke-sama, formerly Sen King Yoboku. Kosen-ryo Zhao Seika. Riboku-sama. Was this the place? Have you heard? Shin's arriving 6 greats earlier, yes. General Kosen-ryo told me. The Imperial Court is in chaos. The Shin King doesn't plan on backing off. It's finally beginning, Kane. The fight to unify China. You know what needs to happen? We need to capture Riboku and be like, yo. I know he fundamentally disagrees with the idea, but make him the 6th. That's what I would do. Capture him. Be like, yo, we'll let your all your staff survive and everything. Just work for us. I know he fundamentally disagrees with the idea of capturing China, so it probably wouldn't work, but you could try. However, that fight will set Shin on a path to ruin, but can they survive without you, Riboku-sama? I have no choice but to believe in the strength of the current Zhao Chief of Military, General Kocho. Oh no, they're all heading straight for it. Osen, Yotanra, and the 6th grade general, the 5th grade Kanki. 3 of the 5 grade generals returned to Zhao front lines. Up until then, the battle was a stalemate, but the previously uncertain air had completely vanished. The Hishin night camp snored. Terrible sleeper. Not someone I could sleep next to, honestly. But yeah, Kyoukai just, hello, oi. Drank too much? Yeah, they drank their sorrows away. It's because we got excluded from the 6th grade, or so they say. Well, come and sit, okay. Shin, Kyoukai, do you feel something here? For the longest time, it's been nagging me. And now after the revival of the 6th grade, 3 generals have returned stronger than ever. The atmosphere over on Zhao's side has changed too. It makes me really uneasy. I feel like something really bad will happen. That's what you're feeling? Yeah, Shin. It's especially at times like these that we need to be the strongest we can be. We're strong. We've always been, Kyoukai. Oh, Kyoukai is here. Behave. Oh, Kyoukai-san. Even Ensign's away. Kyoukai, perfect timing. I was just dreaming about the Dark Iron Plains. Okay, alright. We haven't drunk over our first battle in a while. Huh? You're gonna start drinking again, obviously. Let me tell you all how Kyoukai and I took Wei General Kyugin's head together. Stop lying for your teeth, BA-san. Gahahaha. So you woke up too, Ko. The three great generals Osen, Yotanmu, and Kanki resumed their invasion of Zhao. The right to freely wage war quickly showed its strength in the front lines, where Shin's army advanced on Zhao's defenses led by Kocho. However, I knew that was coming. I knew it was a but or a however coming. I didn't know which one, but it was a however. In their wild rampage, they would make apparent the double edge of the six great general system, and we just gotta see what that double edge is. I mean, well, no, not the double edge, but the independence isn't always a great thing because they all have such completely different fighting style. And they all want to be the alpha male. They all want to be the leader. That like it becomes kind of hard. Like you have to focus on your units, and if your units are strong enough, if you and your units are strong enough to like win any battle, fair enough, without the help of anyone else. But that's obviously not the case when you're invading a whole entire country that you've been fighting for several years. So the strength is very much apparent, the weakness as well. But I'm very intrigued to see how it's being handled. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I will end the video here, and I'll see you all in the next one, everyone. Until then, have a nice day. Peace out. I'm going to continue anyway, but like I'm just making sure that like the video's not too long, so it's digestible for all of you. Anyway, I'll see you all next time. Have a nice day. Peace out. And my lips are going dry. My mouth is going dry. My tongue is like not really moving that well. So it feels like I've taken a muscle relax. Like, but anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I will see all of you in the next one. Until then, have a nice day. Peace out and